Go Airs over to team 2, ready to go. Who's got a butterfly? Is this? It's Plush. My man, I can't even look at you. I can't even look at you. It's so hard for the corner. We got ourselves Tarfu, we got ourselves Young Jay, we got ourselves NyQuil? NyQuil? I'm gonna call you NyQuil like that sleep aid medicine or like the cold medicine. You know what I mean? That would be a little bit easier on me, man, because I don't even know how you're supposed to pronounce that. Big Hunt immediately charges in, tackling Leo. Leo straddles up with a horse, trying to see if he can maneuver around Darkness into a big old meta stun by Night. Oh, to NyQuil and does get cleaved down. Holy, what was that burst out of a Death Knight? Man didn't even get a chance. Man walked in, literally just got slammed, chokeholded, clawed a few times. My God! Death Knights, what is this? Man! I haven't seen too many Death Knights in World First. I guess we're just in arena slamming people to the ground like that. Goers trying to see if you can tussle with Leo. It was Riders, there was an entire like army of the undead, everything available out of Leo, pretty sure. Does try to see if he can catch up with the Goers, try to stay on top of him best possible. See it, Bloodlust jukes out behind the pillar immediately. And somehow keeping himself healthy, the Goers, even though he doesn't have healing like Goers does. Goers is melting little by little. The diseases, the death and decays, the ads, the Riders, all are adding up. Big Ascend is just trying to see if he can end it right now. Leo try to hold the fort, I guess the Ascend, tricking out of Goers, trying to go for a little bit of that control onto the Shaman, limiting a little bit of that damage. He got big Tempest to break through the AMS. Wind strikes are down with Ascendants fading. She would have a Bulwark Totem still, trying to see if he can get some big zaps down onto Leo. With a Hex, could not get interrupted, does get himself a breather. With a Totem in the back, looking for a bunch of healing. Look at that, and the Earth Elemental doing a great job, taking a lot of that aggro away from himself onto itself instead. Although it looks like the big A-bomb ain't worried. He ain't worried about being taunted. He's just so focused and zeroed in onto Goers. AMS up for Leo, looking to survive. Quick stun to Goers, doesn't have enough damage. Big Bulwark down, does get juked on the kick. It looks like, no, well, maybe someone else used it. Something else, definitely was not going to be interrupted. Big death back down by Leo, picking up a little bit of health. Goers got himself another Bloodlust. Big Thunder. Leo might just get crushed under the rubble. Oh, and a big old Tempest. I love the animation of the Tempest. Rest in hell immediately. Charges at Goers before he catch a breather. Root down onto the H. And Goers looking for a bit of that recovery. He has a little bit of mana, not a lot of maelstrom. Does get barely hit by that Sigil of Misery. Rest charges back in, burrow down for Goers, using that to reposition. Rest in hell is fine, going for a hit and run strat. He's perfectly fine, just chilling. He wants to close the gap, trying to see if he can pressure Goers. Throws in a glaive, I don't even know how that thing connects. Does get a big cleave. And the bleed onto Goers is going to be enough, taking him down. You also will see random comments flying by. That's part of the Eldraki thing. I'm not sure which hero talent that is. I think it's the wound. Right? Is that the wound that does additional chaos damage as you cleave stuff? Just something that does additional like chaos damage. You see the random meteors flying from above or random purple shards? That's Eldraki. Just Eldraki. Tarfu getting cleaved down by the Demon Hunter, trying to see if he can tussle with him. Does have IBF. May need to start using it here just as the defensive. Looking to end Rest in Hell. Goes in for Trinket. Trying to see if he can take down the Demon Hunter. Or the Death rather. He is melting though to the dots though. The blaze. The diseases. Burst aid, keeping him alive just narrowly though, trying to death go through it. Got himself a bit of defenses here, maybe a little bit of healing with the Eldraki, looking to cleave him down. Stun, IBF to break out of it. Oh, but does get cleaved down either way. Young looking to end it right here, right now. Does pick up a soul. It is going to be a big damage potential out of Rest in Hell. Bleeds down onto Young. Is bleeding out little by little, taking some damage. Rest in Hell needs to way out of here immediately. Imprisoned is going to help stop a lot of the mage's damage. Darkness to try to give him some defense. It is going to be a little bit of a reposition behind the pillar. If he can limit some of the damage from the mage right now, he might be okay. He needs to play super defensive, imprison, stuns, and see if he can spell steal some buffs out of the mage to catch up a little bit of healing. Does some Sigil with a bunch of souls, maybe, but oh, the touch of the magic slamming down on him. As a Demon Hunter, there's only so much you can do to keep yourself alive and healthy. You are limited on how much healing you can have. So, oh, are you a Night Elf? You are a Night Elf. I was about to say, like, is that a troll? Because you looked a little lanky, but guys, onto the Night Elf. Does go in for a bit of CC onto Young. Chaos Bolt does get locked. Death Practice is available. Does brand the Succubus into Ring of Frost. Cries could maybe go for Mortar Coil into a bit of a Reflect, trying to see if he can stop some of the damage from Young. It's going to be, I think was able to Spell Steal Reflect. He's got himself there. Canosphere is going to do a bit of damage. Pour down for Cries. Does have a touch of magic on him. Can Young reposition to get himself a bunch of damage? Big missiles flying in. They're doing quite a decent bit. Starting to break through the defenses of Warlock. Does go for Mortal Coil. One Bolt 2 into a block. Does break out of it instantly. Young just needed to be able to dip out for the double bolt. That would have been a lot of damage. Infernal is still out for Christ. This is going to give him a lot of resources. Bostius, how you doing, fam? Hope you're having a good one. Joining in for the duels. Hope you enjoy it. Also, chat, let me know if I need to make the music a little louder for you boys. I don't know if you guys like it louder or like my voice louder. Or whatever. Big bolts back to back. Oh, dude, double bolt out of a Destro. It is over. Drain life just to get himself a little bit extra healing. Well, Plush is the last one left over Assassination Rogue. Not an easy matchup here. I think this is probably one of the better ones. Does find the pet in the Phantom Knives, but Cry's immediately going to try to go for a slow and try to see if he can back away from Plush. That is exactly what he needed to. Plush Phantom Knives in the pet out in the open is good, but the question is, how do you follow up afterwards? And that can sometimes be very, very difficult. Garrote Kidney, Cloak to stop the Succubus is forced to trick out of Cry's. Yet another Garrote does have a kick still available. It's going to be a big gateway as he goes in for a vanish, continuing to get himself lots of damage, trying to see if he can limit the amount of CC the Christ can throw at him. Wallet just to get himself a fear as Kingsbane and Deathmark are coursing through him. Bled up, poisoned up, having to deal with the damage even though the rogue is nowhere near him. Trying to see if he can get some counter pressure rolling in. No Mortal Coil for a while. Maybe Succubus to catch him. Does catch him, but it's DR'd from that fear. It is a pretty solid trade, but it is still in Rogue's favor as he goes in full kidney shot, full damage, sheep shot right after. Ambushes are available. Yet another Garrote, massive Envenom, plus does do it clean. You gotta give the man credit. He did clean. Mage King. It's gonna be up next. What a what a bog. What a set. Yo. Oh man. No shoes? Does have shoes. What is it? No shirt, no shoes, no service? He does have shoes. He does bring the service apparently too. Holy moly. Full combust onto Plush, no Call of Shadow. So for Plush, unless he's got an out, it is going to be lights. Yeah, it's going to be lights. It's over. Cheat death, everything. It's just over. Big fire breath to finish it off at the end. Well done. Plush did really, really good. Rested Hell putting up some numbers though. Doing quite a bit of decent damage. Picking up 2 kills. Well done, well done. Everybody, just about everybody got a chance to play. I think there's one Warlock on the other team that didn't get a chance, but really well done for all of you boys. Let's get it back in here. Plush and Johnny, let me know when you guys are ready. We'll just send it right back in there immediately.